This is our teddy bear mould. I'm going to show you how to use it. It's very easy. This is corn flour in the bag. Just tap some in, shake round and tap out so you haven't got too much. This is my own brand of sugar paste, which is quite a firm paste. Not all sugar pastes are suitable to use with the mould. You would need to add some Tylo powder to it, a teaspoon of Tylo powder to 500 grams of sugar paste. I've made a smooth sausage shape before pressing it into the mould. You need to press very firmly over the face especially, so the paste goes down deep into the nose. I'm just working with 2 fingers to push it into the small areas like the ears. Make sure it's in and press down firmly everywhere. Then before you take it out, make sure there's no paste going over the edges of the mould. And that's now ready to come out. So you see it is quite loose, it won't have stuck even though I've pressed very hard. You just turn it over and out it comes. And that's ready now to dust. I would normally lay it onto white paper, kitchen paper, but you won't really see what I'm doing if I do that. First thing to do is use some pink powder colour, rub it into your paintbrush really well so there's no loose powder on the brush. And you'll see there, I'm just going to touch the pink into the ears. And then onto the teddy bear's paws. Use a larger brush this time. And onto his feet. And a little onto the cheeks. You can colour your paste before you put it in the mould with, if you use paste colours. But this one, I've just made him in white and I'm just dusting the colours I want straight onto the bear. You can dust them on dry, you don't have to paint them. And the flat dusting brush is a good idea because it's easy to catch around the edges of all the shapes. So I'm using the flat side of the brush around the edges of the bear and then round his head, and that's just about it, down the seams. So now he's got his colour on. I just want to dust him with some white luster powder. This will give him a nice shine. This teddy bear as well, you can soften some sugar paste with water and then dab it on so he gets a furry coat. Okay, and he's ready to do his eyes. I'll turn him round that way. For his eyes, I'm using paste colour, and it's got to be soft paste colour, and I've just dipped the tip of a cocktail stick into the paste colour, and then you can just mark his eyes with the cocktail stick. I find that's easier than painting his eyes because his eyes are very small. I'm going to paint his nose with some brown powder colour, and I'm using isopropyl alcohol, just a drop or 2 to mix the colour so I can paint with it. So there's his nose, and just paint a nice little brown nose. I'm going to make a bow for the bear's neck, so just a little bit of corn flour into this bow. It's on the ballerina mould, and then a small piece of sugar paste. This is our own sugar paste again. So just pop that into the bow. If you find that small pieces like this are sticking to your fingers, just put a little bit of corn flour on before you press. I'm pushing down between 2 fingers to get it into the ribbons, like that. And that looks ready to come out now. I've just made sure that it's not going over the edge anywhere. And that will come out now nice and easily. So just turn it over, pull back, and out comes the little bow. So that bow is now ready to dust. I should put it onto some kitchen paper, but you won't see the colour there, the white against the white. So I've got some purple, rub it really well into the brush and just dust the bow. Again, I'm using a flat dusting brush, and then that is ready to have some lustre onto the bow. And then bring the teddy bear back and just apply some glue under his head. This is glue made with Tylo powder. And attach his little bow. And there you've got your nice little teddy bear for a birthday cake or a christening cake.